This is your weekend focus for September the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for all the support you give me each and every day, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now, let's get right to the cards because we start with the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is all about moving forward. This is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune card, actually. So, and that was the main card for our lunar eclipse video, wasn't it? So this is a little bit more of we have control of the situation when it's a major card. We don't have the control. It's going to happen regardless. Here we have a little bit of control as we go into the weekend of what stays in our life, of what leaves our life, where we're not happy, what we need to move away from, where we want to move ourselves into. And because it's a cups card, you really have to ask yourself how much you love yourself in each decision. So it could be a job that you're not happy with. It could be a relationship. It could be where you live. It could be certain people that surround you, or situations, obligations, restrictions in your life that you do because you feel you have to. So ask yourself if you would still make yourself be in that situation if you truly loved yourself. So does it bring you joy? Does it bring you happiness? Does it bring you a sense of peace? Does it bring you contentment? And I think we're going to see, and I don't think anybody's going to be excluded here this weekend. We're going to see what we need to move away from in our life. And yes, it might bring sadness. It might bring heartache. We may tear at our, we might have that internal fight saying, well, especially if it's a job is an easy one to use as an example because you sit there and you say, well, I know I get my 2 weeks vacation. I know I get so many days of sick day. I know that they cover my prescriptions. I know how much my paycheck is going to be, but I would really like to step into this. And chances are the opportunity is actually awaiting you if that will truly make you happy, if that will make your heart soar. It could be a relationship, and not just a love relationship. Everybody, when you say the word relationship, automatically goes to their love life. But it is the people that you love, that you cherish around you. So if you are going through the struggle of needing to leave a relationship, understand that if you force yourself to stay in a relationship that does not make you happy, that does not make you feel alive, that does not make you feel appreciated, chances are the person that you are thinking of leaving also feels that way. And you are holding them back upon their happiness and their path forward just as much as they are holding you back. This could be where you really feel like a relationship has come to, it's like this rut, or you've grown apart, or you don't feel that you have the same things in common you once did, and you feel like you're separated into other paths. That doesn't necessarily mean that you need to move away from the relationship. It could be maybe putting yourself in their shoes and seeing the relationship from their angle. And maybe there is something that you can connect on, something new. Somewhere where you both have a common ground or a common interest, or you can create a common ground or common interest. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is through conversation. Now the Four of Swords in the middle here. This is a healing weekend for us. This is a weekend where we don't want to push ourselves too hard. Because we are going to be doing a lot of healing on the inside. We're going to be doing a lot of things in order for ourselves to go forward, to step onto new paths. Now, I find this to be a very spiritual card in the sense that God, our angels, our spirit guides are very close to us and are listening to us and bringing us messages as well. Clues, hints. And the next card to it is faith. So definitely this weekend is, you know, our intuition is so strong right now. So when you ask a question to God or your angels or your spirit guides, then be quiet and wait for the answer. And take the first thing that comes into your mind. Don't try and examine it. Don't say, well, that won't work into everything. Don't try and pick it apart. Don't try and be negative about it. Just accept it as that's the answer and go forward with that answer. And you'll be amazed at the aha moments you start to get. How everything starts to go together, how everything starts to flow. And it's by having that faith. So this is definitely a weekend to pray. This is definitely a weekend to meditate. This is definitely a weekend to pull yourself aside and just have some quiet time. Do some deep breathing. I just put out a video for just some deep breathing. Just to release stress. Because we're not going to get the right messages when we're tensed up and we're doing that shallow breathing and our muscles are constricting and we feel like everything is closing in on us. No, we can't function properly. We can't function at our highest, at our best. So that is one of the main reasons that we really need to get into a spiritual moment within ourselves and have those divine moments for ourselves and bring ourselves into a meditation or a prayer-like scenario. So this is definitely a weekend to have those conversations with God, to have those conversations with your angels, your spirit guides, and ask the question, but then allow the answer to come to you. I think you'll be amazed at what you start to pick up on. '71, empathy. Please have an empathy for yourself and those closest to you, I think. You know, sometimes when we're frustrated, sometimes when we have a bad day, the one person we take it out on is the person that loves us the most and we love the most. And so we need to be aware that we do that. We need to be aware that they're not there to be our punching bag. They're not there. They're there to be our sounding board, yes, but at least warn them that they're just being a sounding board, that it is not a personal attack on them. And if you find yourself in the heat of the moment releasing some anger or some pent-up anxiety, and you happen to do that and it lashes out and it hits another person, because of that in some way, your words, your vibration, your energy, then as soon as you can, please explain to them that you had a bad day or this happened in your life. Apologize for your actions. Don't let ego get in the way this weekend. Please don't let ego get in the way this weekend. Okay? Ego wants to be right. Ego wants to be proud and sure. And of course, you probably deserve that anyways, right? No. And get rid of the ego. You'll really be aware that nobody deserves that. Especially the people closest to you, the people that you love. And if you need to talk to them about something that is angering you, or frustrating you, or causing you anxiety, then sit down and have that conversation with them. But make it a conversation. Have the goal in mind that you're going to walk away happier and better and enriched because of the experience. Let's get the angel cards out here. So it's about healing this weekend. It's about moving forward this weekend. It's about making the choices to move forward really this weekend. And having an empathy for yourself. And you know what? It was 71 empathy. Okay, 7 plus 1 is 8. So it's allowing your empowerment to come through. Your strength. It's allowing yourself to be number one in your life. And that's hard because we seem to be able to turn our attention and turn our love to so many things. But when it comes to us, when it comes to looking in the mirror and saying, I love you, wow, is that a challenge for us? To take the time to appreciate ourselves and what we bring to the table and how we should be treated and respected, appreciated and loved. But we have to love ourselves before somebody else can truly love us. So it's allowing the empowerment. It's having an empathy for yourself. It's realizing the beauty of who you are this weekend. And it's realizing how the dynamics work between you and other people. Because it is a Cups card. It is about love. It is about our passion, our desires, our dreams. But it is love. Well, this card isn't going to go back in the deck. So it says the 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So there is so much to be grateful for. Be grateful for who you are, but be grateful for what other people bring to the table in your life. Be grateful for what does surround you in your world. The promise of retirement, rich and rewarding family life. I think we're just moving to the next level. We're moving to the next phase of our path. And so we call it a new path, but really we walk down a path in life. And it branches and it snakes but we are stepping onto a new path, but it's our path now that we've gained the wisdom, the understandings. And now it's using that wisdom and understanding to manifest the beauty and wonderment in our life. Ariel again, 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. It's just about perfect, isn't it? You needn't go through your current challenges alone. So maybe it is reaching out to people you love. Maybe it is dropping the ego and asking for help. Maybe it is humbling ourselves. You know, she stands in front of this doorway, and it's got the coins all around it. So really symbolizes the abundance that is awaiting for you going this path. So it's reaching out, realizing that, what is the saying? No man is an island. So we're all connected. And we can all help each other in so many different ways. So you needn't go through anything alone. Ever. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. It's as easy as that. So if there's conversations that need to be had this weekend, then think it through first. See it as you would like to see it evolve, how you'd like to see it go. Choosing your words, choosing your actions. It could be a conversation, it could be a situation you're putting yourself into. Lean towards the positive. Don't allow those negatives. It's your thoughts, so you do have the control over your thoughts, even if it's not realistic that it's going to go in the beautiful way you want it to. At least plan it out in your head to go in a beautiful way, in a positive way, in a strengthening, in an empowerment. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So keep those thoughts positive. Allow your empowerment to come through. Get ego out of the way. Take time to heal and recharge your batteries. And get ready to walk into your beautiful new path of tomorrow. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.